the city the way I have been. So it is with great pleasure, incredible honor, respect, and enthusiasm that I'm excited to turn the mic over to Mayor Lisa Helps, who's been at the forefront of making all of this happen.
Thanks very much, Sarah. It's always to hear the inspiring stories like the one that Sarah told. Before I make my brief remarks, I would just like to acknowledge that we're here in downtown Victoria on the lands of the Lekwungen-speaking people. The story that Sarah told is a really important one because we built the bike network for people like her. We didn't build it for people who are already cycling. We didn't build it for people who feel comfortable. We didn't build it for the people who are fearless. We built it for the people who we knew would benefit from having new infrastructure. And to Sarah and her dog and all the kids and families that we now see biking downtown, it's really remarkable. I was biking down Pandora the other day and I saw a young mom, and I know her and when her kid was born, and it was 3 years ago, and there was that 3-year-old biking in downtown Victoria on the network. You see seniors going by all the time with new electric bikes. And so it's great to see Capital Bike embracing the new infrastructure, and it really is good to see the shift from bike to work week to go by bike week, because people can go anywhere and everywhere by bike, whether they're going to the doctors or to their bridge game at the seniors center, and so it's really neat to see this shift. So I want to thank all of you for embracing the infrastructure. You know, when we first built it, people would say, well, no one's using it, or why don't you just wait and see how Pandora goes until you build out the rest of the network? But what we've seen, and I think that Vancouver Street was really the transformational piece, is that when there's a network, people will use it. And no one can argue that these lanes aren't busy. They are busy, and in fact, over the last year when people were having to make changes in their lives because of COVID, the lanes got busier than ever. So thank you very much, and I know that we're going to have some special guest speakers from Orange Shirt Day. I won't steal their thunder, but I will really just say to Capital Bike, thank you for embracing our friends from Orange Shirt Day, because in addition to building bike lanes and making the city safer for everyone, there's a lot of work to do with respect to reconciliation, and these issues are often thought of as disparate and separate, but I think you're giving a great example of how they are not at all. So thank you very much, and thanks for inviting me to speak.